And Nuren takes the win, weaves from side to side and takes the checkered flag. Please ignore that car, that's back marking. But here in P2 is Uckerman, who has driven like a star. Servers then will take P3. Then it should be... Oh, they are side by side. It's going to end in absolute disaster. That is a horrible crash. They had been battling and battling. Immediate red flag. They're Daskalov to sit down. There's Viban now. I thought I saw Viban getting out of the car, and thankfully I did. Cars were side by side. And there was just a little nudge, I think, and that caught the Viban car sideways. And then they both careered across the grass, and when you're on the grass, you're just passengers, and then the huge aftermath of that, as you can see, the cars flying through the air.
Bustos ni siquiera se le pudo poner a la par. Atrás largar. ¡Uy, se tocaron! ¡Cuidado! ¡Cuidado! ¡Uy, qué piña! ¡No, no, no! Tremenda piña. Mira qué golpe, por Dios. Tremenda piña. Pasó por arriba del paredón. Mirá, dos vuelcos, tres.
Un toque, ahí está el toque, exactamente el toque.
Claro.
El blanco es el que se va.
No, tremenda piña, ¿eh? Dos autos volcados, tres autos rotos. 4
destruidos.
No
pero hay un toque, hay un toque antes. Claro, ahí está el toque, exactamente ahí el toque. El auto de las llantas naranjas que entra en trompo, tocado por el de atrás.
Lo levanta por el aire.
It's almost like he cut him off, and maybe Trellier had to lift just a little bit. But Lapierre got the run out of that second chicane. Oh, and the number 8 car, Anthony Davidson, has stuffed it in. There's another car involved that's on its roof. Oh, my heavens. Davidson comes underneath the... Oh, my God. Davidson goes completely over, flies through the air, hard into the wall. The Ferrari goes in, flips back over backwards. Well, that's an unbelievable accident. Davidson was trying to go underneath the Ferrari. We're still not sure which Ferrari that is. Now, both drivers have gotten out of their cars. This is good news. Both drivers have gotten out of their cars. We saw Anthony Davidson getting out of his car.
Bruno Junqueira seems to think it's a 2x2 start.
Making a big move up the inside. Looks like he's by Cristiano going down into one.
What a move by Bruno Junqueira, and we have a huge accident on the front straightaway. Several cars have come together, and the track is blocked. There it is.
Big accident. We saw cars flipping right in front of us as they came by.
Red flag.
It's going to be a red flag.
Here's another replay from our host broadcasters, Channel 10. Oh, Dominguez, the last car to arrive on the scene, scattering cars everywhere.
Just a battering ram.
Now look from Michael Andretti's onboard. See that's how bad the visibility is.
You just can't see anything coming off a start like this. All the water in the air. We talked about that a little earlier, how difficult that is.
You hear it when they're saying something to you.
Well, Hall, oh, we have a spin and a couple of cars upside down. That's Hobgood.
That's Jake Hobgood. I mean, Will Hobgood in 65.
And the other car is 48, I believe. AJ Frank, yes. So 2 cars upside down. One of them is still upside down.
We see Jake Hobgood, Will Hobgood, I'm sorry, keep putting Will Hobgood in the outside. Oh, and 48 gets a bump from the Robert Huffman car. He spins. And now Jake Hobgood gets bumped by Scott Weaver. And both those cars just get, the air just simply flips the cars over.
Just picks them up as soon as they turn. Nothing had a chance to happen. As soon as the car got sideways, it was up in the air already.
Off Ben Power. John's going to try and pick him up. Down the inside they go. They go through. Oh, we've got a car off on the dirt there. Ben Power goes off. Simon Belcher hits. Oh, there's a massive rollover. That is a major shunt between Simon Belcher's car and the car that's still moving. You can see he's pretty much unsighted there. Simon Belcher, we saw somebody go off before Simon. I don't know if Simon was unsighted with dirt. Comes back onto the track. Nick hits the back of the car, and the backs of the cars are sloped. And there goes Nick. I'm not sure how many times he goes over. Many, many times. Simon doesn't do as many rolls in 11. But Nick braces his car up in the air. Probably actually slightly less damage to Nick's car. Comes to a halt. Wheel is off the circuit as well.
We are on board with Paul, the Dude Morris, right now in the 67.
Oh, no! What was that about?
Just
into the teammate, and it's gone upside down.
They're both gone over. I believe into Sarah Price. Maybe he lost his brakes. A wild amount of carnage there. It's great to see both of them up and safe right now.
Wow. You think maybe he anticipated he had the brake issue, hoping he could spear down the inside, but by the time he got there, Sarah was already committed to the corner.
Yeah, you know, Sarah gets there, she starts turning in, but Sarah didn't do anything wrong. You know, she didn't do anything wrong there, and I'm not necessarily saying the dude did either. He could have had a mechanical failure, you know, or maybe he could just make a misjudgment there. But I think all in all, the only thing that matters is both of them got up, walked away, big hug, they're smiling and bumped and bruised.
Décimo está Jose, 11, Teta Mansi, 12 Croco, 13 Alonso.
Mira qué golpe, volcó traverso, terrible piña de traverso, señores. Se está prendiendo fuego el auto de Lucianito Crespi, se tocó con alguno el flaco, qué piña tremenda. Bueno, a ver, Luciano está apagando el auto, a ver qué pasa con traverso. A ver, ahí está Crespi. Se toca con Walter. Uy, cuando pasaba Traverso. Volcaron los dos. Mira, qué piña la de Traverso, Tremenda la de Traverso. Tomó vuelo, le sirvió de trampolín.
Venía pleno en la recta y se le aparece de golpe el auto de Lucianito. Impactó muy fuerte con el lateral y ambos coches empezaron a dar vueltas en el aire. Es tremendo la violencia con que vuelcan porque venían muy rápido en la recta. Seguramente estaban ahí por encima de los 200 km/h.
Una lástima, ninguno de los dos tuvo culpa. A Luciano se enganchó, creo que con el auto de Walter. Lo vamos a ver una vez más.
Dramatically fast in the qualifying heats, breaking the lap record along the way. Rustad was also unwittingly the cause of the biggest accident of the season. Andreas Narby and Bert Brodin both went through the barriers here in this one, and you can see in replay that it was Brodin's Quattro who made the hole, and Narby and the Metro 6R4 just rolled through after him. An absolute miracle that Bert Brodin gets out and walks away from it totally uninjured. So too Andreas Narby in what looks like the wreckage of a 6R4.